Hi, I'm Pat Baer, and this is Pat Baer's Anime Club. It's my opportunity / excuse to have a place to talk about anime, and I take that opportunity, and I'm grateful. Every other week I put up a new episode, taking a look at something from the world of anime that I want to chat with you about. It could be a deep dive into a subgenre, a look at a particular series, or in this case, it is my, here we go, Fall 2025 recommendations. I do this seasonally, where I talk about the shows that I'm most excited about. Some of those are shows that I cover weekly on my Twitch streams, and some of those shows I'm just watching at my own pace. Often shows that are like in multiple seasons where I'm worried that my audience has not watched, my Twitch stream audience has not watched as many seasons of the show as I have. That kind of thing. I used to do these earlier in the season, like 3 or 4 episodes in. Now I'm doing like 5 or 6 episodes in, and I think that's working a lot better because like halfway through the show, I can let you know if I think it's great. Because every once in a while, there's a show I recommend that I'm like, sorry, oops. So hopefully that won't happen this time, but you know, it could. We could have a late season turn where I'm like, I wish I hadn't told people about this show. Who knows? I got 5 to recommend for you. We are going to start with the romantic comedies, and we're going to end with the action series. So let's start with Yano-kun's Ordinary Days. We've got ourselves a high school romance, a slow burn high school romance that I think you're really going to enjoy, that I'm loving. Yano-kun is just trying his goddamn best, but he's so accident prone. He's just a klutz, and the student council president is like, or class president, I should say, is like worried about him and then kind of focused on him and then falling in love with him. And that's where we're at in this show is just young love with a guy who is just, and I will say, he is not just like upbeat for upbeat's sake. Like, he's putting on a brave front, and it is recognized that he is struggling. He is like, He's having a tough time, and I appreciate the honesty in there that, like, if you were that accident prone, you would like pull back because you wouldn't want other people to get hurt, and you would surprise people in various ways of like things that you're good at, and you would not expect at all that anyone could love you, which is a lot for a teen. This show is phenomenal. Supporting cast is a little bland, but they're getting their moments. I highly recommend it. Yano-kun's Ordinary Days. It's one of my favorite shows this season. Also, another romantic comedy show that I'm really enjoying is My Awkward Senpai. Hey, as I've gotten older in this, in this hobby, in this form of entertainment of anime, boy, do I love a situation comedy, a workplace situation comedy, I should say, where adults have adult things that they are dealing with. And in this case, real slow burn of a romance. Is this show unbelievably, completely and utterly cliche? Yeah. I think it's episode 4 when they go on a business trip, the forced business trip. He's been at this company for like weeks, and he's going to go on a business trip. Okay, but yeah, like, it's very cliche, but it's very fun. Our girl is the ice queen because she's socially awkward, not because she's trying to be that, or that she's born that way. She's just like awkward, and that awkwardness comes out as being cold and detached. But she wants to be a good senpai to her kohai, who is like a great dude that everybody's like really likes, and he's trying his best, and he recognizes that she's trying her best. And halfway through the show, it's not romantic at all. It maybe won't get that way till episode 12, and I think that'd be okay because it's just pleasant and fun, and it's like I'm waiting for the next thing. What's the next one gonna be? What's gonna be the big like mistake or accident or like miscommunication that's gonna lead to more like fun moments, right? My Awkward Senpai is like not reinventing the wheel, but like it's a good wheel. Now let's talk a little bit about a both romantic comedy show that is also an action show. That's right, season 2 of Ranma 1/2, the 2024 remake of Ranma 1/2, which is in many ways closer to the manga than the previous anime. And also is a modernized take. Now, by modern, I don't mean that like oh yeah, it's like, oh, it's 2024 in this world, and so we're gonna change this, this, and this. No, I just mean that like Shampoo is not a caricature of Chinese people. She's just a character. Like, thank fucking God. It's not less horny, but it's less booby and fan servicey, you know? Like, there are moments that are, like, less gross. There's still some, like, oh boy, this character. But usually it's like, oh, that character we don't like acts this way, okay? Not like, oh, the character we're supposed to admire is doing some garbage. That sucks. Like, it's not that, which is great as a viewer. And it's just like, looks gorgeous. It's so fun. Mappa's doing a phenomenal job with this show. And it's like, just fun. It's a fun anime adaptation of a story I really love, and it's nice to see it in full screen. I've watched a little bit of the dub of season 1 and really liked it. Your mileage may vary, as always, and I don't often talk about dubs when I'm talking these kinds of videos here, but I thought it was like nice to bring up because they're doing a good job. It's on Netflix. If that's a bummer for you, I understand, but I think it's fantastic. I'm just really enjoying it. I'm using a photo here. I love this art so much, but this was from what do you call it? An event, where they showed some episodes from season 2, which is why there's like the date written in there. But I just thought this was really cute. With that, everybody like reading their scripts, that I was like, oh, I'm just gonna include that. But it's so cute and fun, and also the action is good. A thing that I had maybe forgotten about Ranma 1/2, that I am reminded watching the first season and now this season is, they really do pay attention to the martial arts, and it does look really good, and it's a good action show that is often punctuated by like, oh, yeah, now this person's going to turn into an animal or a different gender. And yeah, I think they treated gender pretty good even in the 90s, and I think this time around it's a good bit of business. There's some good stuff in here. I would recommend it, of course, because it's in this video. Now, let's talk about some pure action. Some fun action-adventure series. Maybe there's some drama in one of the later ones, but like, romance doesn't seem to be concerned about this next show at all. Where is it? Here it is. Here we go. A Gatherer's Adventure in Isekai. So yeah, I was going to recommend an Isekai this season. I'm a me. If this is your first Pat Bear's Anime Club, I like the subgenre of Isekai. The different world style shows. I think they're neat. And our main character, the guy with dark hair there, he got reincarnated. And he's just, basically he was told like, hey, help the world. Do whatever you need to do. And he's doing that by gathering ingredients to eat or sell or finding cool stuff, helping people along the way, using his unbelievable magic to cure illnesses and fight the monsters and hang out with his little dragon friends who he considers family, like immediately, raising a little dragon. And there's a dragon man that's his friend and an elf that like, I don't even know if we're going to get to this elf in this season because I've read the manga. I've read up to date in the manga. That elf becomes very important. There's also a character that I won't spoil who hasn't been introduced this far in the anime yet at the time of this recording and is very fun and enjoyable. And it's just chill. It's just a chill series. Is the art phenomenal? No. I debated whether or not I was going to recommend this or May I Ask for One Final Thing, which is another isekai, but like that one's a little more complicated in is this an isekai or not? Whatever, we'll talk about that probably at the end of the season stuff. But it is, is it? It depends on how narrow your definition of isekai is. In my opinion, it definitely is. But like, I get why some people would say, no, it's not. But this one I just think is fun. And so I included it. It's a good time. And like I said, it's not top tier animation, but it's not bad animation. And it's a fun one. And so you should check it out because I think you'll like it. If you're just looking for something chill this season that doesn't have any romance. No, he doesn't buy any slaves to be a hero figure to them. He doesn't have like romances with a ton of ladies or anything like that. He's just like helping people and being a little silly, and also making people be like, what's your fucking deal, my guy? It's fun. It's a good one. I'm checking my time here. Plenty of time left to talk about this. I want to keep this a little on the shorter side, but we got a couple minutes here to chat about my fifth recommendation. And this one feels odd to recommend it because like either you want to see it or you gave up on the show a while ago and you're wrong, but you gave up on it and that's okay. It's the final season of My Hero Academia. This is your reminder that if you slept on it, if you thought that like, this one story was kind of weird, or, oh, well, they did the school thing, and like, oh, that was kind of cute and fun, but that next season seemed bad, and like, oh, we're going to figure out like this one villain, like, what's his deal? First off, last season was heavy, but awesome, and this season is gorgeous. The animation is top tier. This is the same season where we have the final season of My Hero Academia and the third season of One Punch Man, and the difference in animation quality is unbelievable. Now, I understand that One Punch Man Season 1, a lot of people worked for peanuts to make that show happen. They worked at scale, and it was a labor of love, and then the second season was the reality season. But, like, the reality is that show looks like pants. And My Hero Academia looks like they are putting out a movie every episode is its own movie, and it's gorgeous. It's unbelievable. And also, it's a great story that we know is coming to a conclusion. You know, the manga wrapped up. This is the final season. It looks so rad, and maybe you gave up on it because you got to like Mr. Gentleman or whatever his name is. I can't remember. I'm now looking it up because it's bothering me. Gentleman, My Hero. Let me see what this guy's called. Gentle Criminal. Okay, so when I put, yes, Gentle Criminal, you may have forgotten about Danjiro, Gentle Criminal, or you got to him and you're like, that's a weird little end of the season that feels like, what are they doing here? There's a small little arc that felt strange. Whatever. It's been popping off. Last season was great. This season is fantastic. A lot of characters stepping up. A lot of characters doing their goddamn best. And it's so good. And hey, you should watch it. You should watch My Hero Academia the final season. I think you will like it. If you, and hey, if you don't, you might not like any of these shows. That's a thing, right? I may have not said that Gachakura season 2 is half the second core. That's your favorite show this season, or you're really loving. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong one there. You're really loving. I'm looking at my list here. Your favorite one is Dad is a Hero, Mom is a Spirit, I'm a Reincarnator, which is like it's good. It's a good show, but it's a lot of like this 8-year-old is going to outthink the new king of the kingdom. There's a lot of like political maneuvering that maybe isn't your actual vibe, your style. And I get that. I don't know. There might be a show that I'm not even thinking of right now that is your favorite show this season. And you were like, Pat, you don't love one of these shows about AI? And the answer is no. I'm not really watching any of those shows. I'm sure there's something out there. Oh, the girl failure, the murderous girl, the yandere girl thing, where the monster girl wants to eat is protecting the girl so that she can later eat her. I don't want to watch that. If it's great, that's great. Or Till Your Eternity, Season 3. I'm not watching that one because I know it will devastate me, and I am not interested in being devastated right now. I just rewatched Devilman Crybaby. Thank you very much. That's going to do it for my Fall 2025 recommendations. I want to hear from you in the comments below. What's your favorite show this season? What are you recommending to people? When people ask you if you are the anime person in their life, what are you telling them that you really like? Because that would be great. But yeah, please watch the. Sorry, thank you for watching, I should say. Please leave a comment. If you have any ideas for future Pat Bear's Anime Club videos, please let me know. I have an idea for next one, which will be the second one in November, and the 2 videos in December are locked. My award show, like my Pat Bear's Anime Club awards, and then of course I will do my top 10 for 2025. And then also, hey, of course, I have an idea for next video, but if your idea is better, I might just do that. So there you go. And hit like, tell your friends. If you have friends who have been asking you like, hey, what anime should I watch this season? Maybe share this video. Maybe they'll like it. I don't know. Or they'll hate it and they'll be mad at you. Thanks for watching this one. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we're great. We're golden. I'll see you in the next video, which for some of you will be in 2 weeks from this very day. And others, I don't know, you're watching this later and it's already up. Bye-bye.